Hello guys, welcome back. In this part we're going to talk about acceleration and uh, acceleration. Well, acceleration is defined as the change or the rate of change of velocity, which is, in other words, is the rate at which an object's velocity change every second. For example, let's say that we have a car here like this. This car here is moving with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. So during 5 minutes here, in a 5 minutes here, this car changed its speed to let's say 90 kilometers per hour. So here, during this 5 minutes, there was a change of a velocity of this car from 60 kilometers per hour to 90 kilometers per hour. So this change of velocity here, we call it acceleration. So acceleration is defined as the rate of change of velocity of an object every second. So to calculate the acceleration, we use the acceleration formula, which is state that acceleration is equal change in velocity over change in time or time taken. So now here we have 5 minutes for this car to change its speed from 60 kilometers to 90 kilometers per hour. So time taken or change in time. So we can write this formula in terms or in symbols or letters. Acceleration is denoted by the letter A is equal change in velocity over change in time. So to find the change in velocity is to find the difference between the two velocities, between the initial and final velocity. So here our final velocity is 90 kilometers per hour and the initial velocity is 60 kilometers per hour. So change in velocity will be the difference between these two velocities here. So to write this equation in more clear way, let us use this space here and write it. So change in velocity, acceleration is equal change in velocity. So change in velocity is equal change in velocity is equal v minus u, where v is the final velocity in meter per second, the standard measurement unit of acceleration and velocity. For acceleration, the standard measurement unit is meter per second squared. And for the speed 2 or velocity 2 here, it is meter per second. So it's not kilometer per hour. So guys, pay attention to this. So that's why the final velocity here in meter per second. And the initial velocity also supposed to be in meter per second as the standard measurement unit of velocity or speed. So change in velocity equal v minus u, or the difference between the final velocity and the initial velocity. So here v minus u equal the difference between two of these velocities. So acceleration is equal v minus u divided by time. So velocity here, final velocity in meters per second, represent final velocity in meter per second, and u also represent initial velocity in meter per second, and t is the time taken in seconds, time taken in seconds. So now here our time taken for this car, the time taken for this car to accelerate from 60 kilometers per hour to 90 kilometers per hour, it was 5 meters. So this is the time taken for this car to accelerate or to change its speed from 60 kilometers per hour to 90 kilometers per hour. So this is all about acceleration. In the next part, we're going to illustrate the acceleration or talk about acceleration in more details.